that
like
going now?
center to right center? Yeah. Yep.
What do you see that right?
We do a little trolling. It's called we do a little trolling.
What's up, guys? It's Benny. The President of the United States is the most protected man on earth. If you dared step to President Trump, then a phalanx of well-armed, very dangerous men would be happy to put you down. I know this as a matter of fact. I was in a room with President Trump for a couple hours yesterday at the Department of Justice. Not that I stepped to Trump, but when Trump's giving his speech, you can see that every conceivable access point is completely locked down and guarded by a security team that has been ratcheted up to 11. It's and very, very intimidating Secret Service officers were with President Trump yesterday. So, F around and find out, or better yet, don't F around. There's one exception to all of this, which is the corporate media, which get an opportunity to pepper Donald Trump with questions at certain access points. And to be able to ask Donald Trump questions like on a tarmac here at Joint Andrews Air Force Base, you have to have a large microphone because Air Force One engines are roaring in the background, Marine One engines are roaring in the background, and the press often carry these large boom mics on sticks. The problem yesterday was that this microphone that a reporter was carrying actually smacked Trump directly in the face. Check this out, and more importantly, check out Trump's reaction.
Mr. President, obviously you're concerned about the situation in Gaza. What are the hopes now to get the hostages back?
She just became a big story tonight, right? Yes, sir. Did you see that?
Guys, what a legend. Donald Trump literally laughing it off, making a joke about this. Listen, everybody just standing in the middle of the street, like grocery shopping, would be rightfully so pissed if you took one of these mics, which are very heavy, and smacked you in the face, which is what happened here. And we're going to talk about the security implications to this because it is actually quite alarming. But first takeaway is that Donald Trump is just a total G. What a decent person President Trump is, to not immediately lash out, but to just kind of make a joke about the reporter. Trump stares down reporter after being hit in the face with boom mic. She just became a big story. Donald Trump obviously had done an entire day of events, so he's already, by every human measure, should be exhausted. Then the reporters who've just been sitting there waiting for him for hours decides to smack him in the face with a mic. Trump 78 glared at the reporter and raised both eyebrows in apparent amusement as the mic is pulled away. She just became a big story tonight. She just made television tonight, the president quipped. Did you see that? It's unclear which media outlet, boom mic, the reporter works for. We think we've identified them, actually. So here we go. This is the question. And this is, I think, what many and what most people are asking on the internet. How did a reporter get a boom mic so close to Trump's face? This doesn't seem right. Security should tighten up. Embarrassing for the press. Whoever just shoved that mic into Trump's face is going to have a long night. President Trump just smacked in the face with a reporter's boom mic. Unreal. These people have no respect. President Trump handled it graciously. She just became a big story. And then, of course, the memes. Not Hillary. Okay. This is the ultimate point. That mic could have had poison on it. Could have had anthrax on it. Could have had fentanyl on it. That mic could have had some type of pathogen. This is a very, very terrifying precedent to set, that you could just hit the president right in the face with a microphone, because then you have access to President Trump's skin, his face, his mouth, and these are contagion points. obviously. If you had something nefarious on the end of that microphone, Trump gets hit in the face with a mic, could have had fentanyl or poison on it, could have been disguised as a spear. I hope they're checking these journalists thoroughly, right? Like, okay, so what's the background check for journalists? I mean, I've been at the White House as a journalist. I guess it's the same background check that everybody gets. You know, they look for a criminal record. But other than that, you get this like access to Donald Trump with what could be a weapon, like a biological, it could be a physical weapon, I guess, but it's really like a biological weapon. And where's the Secret Service? Why didn't the Secret Service step in and actually remove this reporter? This is my question. Has any previous president before Trump been hit in the face with a mic? Historic records do not indicate any microphone hitting any president in any face. With this notable exception. What the hell? Reporter carelessly bumps Trump in the face with a mic, but it could be even more nefarious. Somebody just hit Trump in the face with a mic. Was it intentional? Trump should immediately get checked out by a doctor to investigate the person holding the mic. That's exactly right. The problem with this video is not that President Trump was accidentally hit in the face with a mic. It's the failure of the Secret Service to protect him. He handled it well, but that boom mic could have had poison on it. That's what everybody is saying. Now we have a brand new Trump meme. Jay Vance's Trump. What concerns me about the entire microphone issue with President Trump? What if there was a toxin on the mic and it just now went right into his mouth? I don't trust the left one bit. I don't trust the deep state one bit. Donald Trump getting hit in the face with a mic. This is apparently who hit Trump in the face with a mic right here, because you can match the actual microphone, right? I mean, there are multiple mics. There's a mic. There's a mic. You know, she's holding a mic. He's holding a mic. But this is a relatively small reporter pool, and you can see that this is the one that really does clearly match the one that hit Trump in the face. So while it's not the only mic there, and you can see other mics in the shot, this is the one that actually hit Trump. So who's this reporter? That's the question. Who's that reporter? Obviously, Trump's team is failing to surround him, but maybe there should be Secret Service in front of President Trump when he does these things. The White House has been pretty savage with the press, right? Banning the AP from the press pool and so on. I hope that they ban this person. This person should never be allowed to ask President Trump a question or be within his general vicinity ever again. This individual reporter, sorry, like we live in a world, even if this reporter was just, it was just windy out and she was just, you know, slipped with her mic. This is the most generous understanding of this situation. This reporter should never be able to be this close to President Trump again. Sorry. There are mistakes you make in your career that have consequences. Remember when the mic sock passed through Joe Biden? At least we know that Trump's real. This is my favorite thing to come out of this. I forgot about this.
Obviously, you're concerned.
So this is a moment where Joe Biden is pretty famously, so this is, of course, Donald Trump getting hit in the mic with the mic, and you can see that he obviously gets hit. Here's Joe Biden answering questions in front of the White House. Watch something like this.
Not at the moment.
Do you see his hand there? See how, like, this is clearly a green screen? Or, like, you see his hand pass through the microphone, right? Look at that. Look at the mic. like, what's going on there? Like, green screen Joe Biden. I wouldn't put it past him. Look at that. Yeah, well, at least we know Trump's real, and we know that Trump's like a really decent person.
You're concerned about the situation in Gaza. What are the hopes now to get the hospitals back?
She just became a big story tonight.
That's right.
Yes, sir. Did you see that?
Ladies and gentlemen, President Trump, after a very long and successful day, gets hit in the face with a mic and makes a joke about it. At least we know Donald Trump is real. It's your boy Benny. Like, share, and subscribe. See you.